An office lunch thief ate my spicy leftovers and is accusing me of poisoning them. We have a fridge at work up to this point. Nothing I had in it was stolen. I am quite new, and others have told me that this was a problem. My food is always really spicy. I just love it that way. Meanwhile, I was sitting at my desk when my coworker came running out, having a hard time breathing. He then ran into the bathroom and started being sick. He ate my clearly labeled lunch. It also was in a cooler lunchbox to keeps it cold from work to home as it, quote, a long drive. There was nothing different about my lunch that day. In fact, it was just the leftovers from my dinner the night before. Fast forward a day, and my boss comes in asking if I tried to poison this person. Of course I denied that I had done so. I even took out my current day's lunch and let my boss taste a bit. He was blown away by how spicy it was, even though he only took a small bite. I then proceeded to eat several spoonfuls to prove I could eat it with no problem. He said not to worry and that it was clear to him that I didn't mean any harm. My coworker shouldn't have been eating my food, etc., etc. A week later, I got called up to HR for an investigation, claiming that I did, in fact, try to do harm to this person, and this investigation is still ongoing. What confuses me is there was nothing said about this guy trying to steal my lunch. When I brought it up, they said something along the lines of, Machio, we cannot prove he stole anything. I'm confused at this. I thought the proof would be clear. My boss is on my side, but HR seem to be trying to string me up. Their behavior is quite aggressive. Even if my boss backs me up, they just ignore everything he says. As in, he would say monstral, that's clearly not the case, and the HR lady wouldn't even look in his direction and continued talking. On top of this, ER claims that it would be well within said coworker's rights to try and sue me. The way it was said seemed to suggest that they suggested this to him as a course of action. How can someone be caught stealing my lunch and then turn around and say I was in the wrong? I don't know what to do. I'm afraid that I will lose my job over this. Is there any advice you can give me? Allison's response was appropriately baffled and offended on Op's behalf.